Are you tired of losing money? Are you tired of worrying about if your stock is going to go up $10 or down $10? You don't really know what the market is going to do. You're scared of a crash. I got the perfect solution for you. Dividend investing. Let's get into it. Welcome to Piece of the Pie with Ty. I'm Ty, and I appreciate you guys checking my channel out. If you're new to the channel, I'm glad to see you here with me. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. So you can come back and see me because I drop content all the time and I got plenty to talk about. My channel is all about making sure people are aware of the different avenues to get a piece of the pie. Today, we're talking about dividend investing. You guys know all about dividend investing by now, right? If not, I'm gonna school you a little bit. Dividend investing is all about making sure you invest into valuable companies that pay a consistent dividend so you can receive your dividends from that company. So your money is invested with that company and your money is making money for you and giving you dividends or passive income from dividends, so you are sitting comfortably. This is the easiest way to not have to worry about if the stock market is going to go up or down, or to not be concerned about that stock going up $5 or down $10 all day long. You got to look at your phone. Dividend investing is the easiest way to invest. And when you do dividend investing, you're just making sure that that company consistently pays that dividend. With that being said, let's go to the computer so I can show you guys what's on my dividend stock watch list. Alright guys, so now I'm on Dividend Watch. If you don't know what Dividend Watch is, please check them out. You can track and analyze your dividend stocks with Dividend Watch. They give you stock ideas, high yield dividend ideas, high yield, high growth dividends. They give you a whole bunch of selections, so it helps you with your dividend investing. And if you guys are interested, make sure you check out Dividend Watch's premium membership. As you guys see, I'm currently active because I use Dividend Watch. I only promote things that I use and I think are helpful. So I use Dividend Watch. And if you guys want to sign up for Dividend Watch, make sure you use the promo code TY15 so you can get 15% off of your first membership with Dividend Watch. And again, it's a very helpful tool. But if you're curious about it, they do have a free membership where you can add up to 10 holdings and create your own watch list. But if you are serious about tracking your dividends and tracking your portfolio, try Dividend Watch out. You won't be disappointed. Alright, this is my portfolio on Dividend Watch. You guys should check out my game winning portfolio if you want to see details on it. But what we're here for is you can also create different watch lists on Dividend Watch. And I've created one called High Yield. Alright, now we're going to take a look at a couple companies that I have my eyes on. First up, Chevron Corporation. Everybody knows Chevron Corporation, through its subsidiaries, engage in integrated energy, chemicals, and petroleum operations worldwide. So everybody knows that it's a gas company. Chevron gas stations, they sell a lot of things dealing with crude oil and natural gas. Chevron pays a killer dividend of $5.26. And by the way, the price of Chevron is $102.97. Chevron overall looks great. This dividend payout, as you guys see, is steadily increasing. Even this year in 2020 with COVID and everything happening, the dividends have been steadily coming in. And when you talk about dividend investing, that is key. Making sure your dividends are steadily coming in. Again, we're not so much worried about the price of the company. We want to make sure that we are consistently getting our dividends. Chevron's net income is negative. It took a big hit in 2020, but I think everybody took a big hit in 2020. But before all the pandemic scares and things like that, everything was positive. But again, when it comes to dividend investing, the main thing that's very important is this consistent dividend payout. And Chevron also has ETF exposure. Chevron is held by a lot of different ETFs. And Chevron is a mega cap company. So it has a lot of skin in the game, sitting at $199 billion in market cap. Sheesh. But Chevron is a heavyweight. And that dividend yield, 5.11, definitely makes it attractive, and that's why it's one of the companies on my watch list. Next up is Phillips 66 Partners LP, ticker symbol PSXP. Phillips 66 Partners LP owns, operates, and acquires midstream assets. It offers transportation, terminaling, processing, storage, and fractions of crude oil, refined petroleum products, and natural gas liquids. So it's kind of like Chevron. It's in that crude oil and natural gas field. And of course, this is why I put something against Chevron. Chevron is a great company, but of course, I like to make sure I check out the competition. And this price at $36.15 is very attractive. And this dividend yield is crazy, 9.68%. That's an annual dividend of $3.50. That's a great dividend. And as you guys can see, they have been constantly increasing their dividends. They stayed the same from last year, but in the previous years, they were increasing their dividends. They stayed the same between last year and this year. You can see it right here better. Increase in 2019, 2020 increase. 2021, it stayed the same. But they look a lot healthier than Chevron. The net income isn't as negative as Chevron was, and it was positive in 2019 and positive in 2018. And is a mid-cap company. I like the fact that it's a mid-cap company. Chevron is a mega-cap company, and when a company is that big, you don't get that much exponential growth from the price of the company. But again, we're dividend investing, so that's not that important. But a mid-cap company is a company that has a lot of growth potential. And it too has some ETF exposure, but not as much as Chevron, because Chevron is a GOAT in the game. But I like Phillips 66 Partners LP, and I definitely like them a little bit more over Chevron, just because it pays a better dividend and it's a mid-cap company. And me being a new investor, I want to make sure I grow with my companies. So a mid-cap company, I can definitely grow with that company. Next up is 6th Street Specialty Lending Incorporated. Ticker symbol TSLX. It's trading at $22.42 currently. 6th Street Specialty Lending Incorporated is a business development company. The fund provides senior secured loans, mezzanine debt, non-controlled secured equities, and common equities with focus on co-investments for organic growth, acquisition, market products, expansion, reconstructing initiative, recapitalization, and refinances. So it's basically a finance company with a lot of capital. All right. The dividend yield, again, that nice high dividend of 7.67%. It pays an annual dividend of $1.74. That's a killer dividend. And of course, they have been increasing their dividends steadily. And that's another reason they caught my eye. I love when they increase in dividends. And this one has a positive net income, positive cash flow. This company is definitely one that's on my list, and I really want to scoop it up. and it's a small cap company. It's a small cap company with a market capitalization less than $2 billion. So I really like the look of this company because it's a small cap. It has positive net income, and it's been constantly increasing its dividend even during this pandemic economy. I might have to buy 6th Street Specialty Lending this week. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna buy. If I got a little extra, I'll probably go in and I'll add them to my list because they are looking good. Doing this video made me really want them, but they are on my watch list. Next up is Total Energies SE, ticker symbol TTE, trading at around $48.04. Total Energies SE operates in integrated oil and gas company worldwide. So again, this company is involved in oil, gas, integrated gas, renewable and power, refining chemicals, and marketing services. So it's a little more than just the typical natural gas and crude oil. And if you guys are wondering why a lot of these companies are oil and gas companies, because I don't have any of those companies in my portfolio, and I use Dividend Watch's stock screener. If you don't know how to use the stock screener, make sure you check out my video I did on how to use the stock screener. And I found these companies and I made sure I looked in the certain sectors that I wanted. Total Energies hasn't been given that steady dividend increase like I like to see. And they are negative net income, negative cash flow. So they are not one of my best picks because I don't see that consistent dividend increase and I don't see that positive net income. And they are a mega cap company, which is something else that I'm like, I don't know. But what was attractive was their high dividend yield. And of course they have some ETF exposure also. So these 3 companies are on my watch list, and these are companies I'm looking to add to my portfolio. I definitely like 6th Street Specialty Lending, and they're a financial service. That's what sector they're in, because I look for them because I don't have many financial services in my portfolio. And I do think the typical like Bank of America and them, they're decent stocks, but there are so many companies that are better than a Bank of America when you're looking for the best investment. And these other energy companies, I like Phillips 66 Partners LP a little more than the other 2. Like I said, Chevron is a GOAT, and this other one didn't pay me consistent dividends. But you guys know I always compare, and I like to give you guys options to look at. So check them out. And the 2 I probably end up going with is going to be Phillips and 6th Street Specialty, more than likely. But it could change, but I will let you guys know. And make sure you guys check out my next game winning portfolio so you can see what I did by. Alright guys, so that was 4 different stocks that I have on my watch list for my dividend portfolio. You guys know that I like a mix of dividends and growth stocks, but I'm pushing more for dividend investing at this moment because dividend investing is a way to dodge all the hype about a market crash and things like that. If you're in solid companies that consistently pay a dividend, what you worried about? Price dropped $5. I'm not gonna sell it. I'm gonna still get my dividends. That's what I'm gonna do. If you like any of the content in this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you haven't already. Thanks for checking me out. Come back and see me. I got plenty more to talk about.